Um, I decided that my channel was kind of weird and a little bit boring, so I figured that it would be a nice change if I added reviews into my channel, and I'm going to actually start with series 28 of Living Dead Dolls, and I'll go from my least favorite to my favorite, I think. And it might surprise you, but we'll start with the coffin. Standard plastic covering. Let me just tilt that. It says Living Dead Dolls, and it has other various description type things on it. It's really plain. And the chipboard, which is really, really cute. That's for Tina Pink, series 28. And inside is like a maroon type color this time. And then also, you won't really be able to see this, but it has the dolls from series 21, not 21, 1, just 1, in the inside. Alrighty, and then by that you can guess who I'm starting with. And I do not have anything against this doll. Let me fix her hair real quick. I just find her to be the least interesting in my opinion. A lot of people think differently though. She ended up being one of the favorites of the series, which I'm completely fine with. I just put that on wrong. You know what? This is difficult. Basically, the reason that she's my least favorite is because before I got any of the dolls, what is going on here, honey, with your hair? Her hair tangles so easily, so you have to like run your fingers through it. But okay, my first. Okay. How did I even manage this? I'll show you in a second what she looks like with the veil, but it seems like a good idea to show you without it first so you can see her hair. What is that? Ew. I'm gonna have to post that on the LDD page here in a minute, but she has really, really thick hair. I don't know if you can see that. And like I said, it tangles pretty easily, but, well, it doesn't. There's just, like, a few of them, like, few tangles in there. Now let me attempt to get this on there again. I think you do it. Okay. I think it was under her hair, and then you pulled it forward. Oh yeah, I got it, hold on. It went like that. Oh, I got it. Go Morgan. Points for me. There she is with her veil. It's really, really cute. Okay, now it's made of this really, really nice light pink tulle, and then there's lace up here. And I'll show you her face paint. She has a stitched mouth, which I don't believe that we've seen this way before. On Siren, she has the stitched mouth, but it's only over her lips. There you go. Hope that's okay. She has light pink eye, black shadowing around it, and then also clumps of hair fall out of these ones. I've had it happen to Tina and Hazy. It's really bad. But, what can you do? She has white skin, and then her shoes are standard Living Dead Dolls Mary Jane's, but they are light pink, and then she is wearing socks, and there are lace around them. Her dress has two layers of tulle over the top, and then underneath is a silky pink, Tina pink, and there is a flower made of tulle right here. It's all one piece, velcros up the back, but there's Tina. So I'll set her right here. You can't see her right now, but you'll see her again at the end. I feel like a lot of people will be surprised for this one too. And the only reason she's on the bottom is because the quality of her hair. But you'll see why in a second. And it's Onyx. Onyx came, and her black hair was thinner than the white, as you can see. And this is not how she came either. She came and she had so much gel in her hair, and it wasn't really that curly. But from one of the Living Dead Dolls pages on Facebook, I learned how to curl it again, and it actually doesn't look bad. And if you want me to do a review on that, not a review, or a tutorial on that, then I can. Her bangs are really, really good. They stay down pretty well, but on the side with her eye patch, you kind of have to mess with it a little bit so that it lays down straight. Other than that, it's really, really nice. Okay, her shoes are classic Mary Jane's again. Oh my goodness. Okay, they're classic Mary Jane's again, and she has the lace over top with the socks. I'll show you her paint. And she does have an eye patch, and I can show you underneath it. Let me just fix her hair. It is just black underneath. There's no hole or anything. And then I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little bit of red down below. On that side there is no eyebrow, but on the other there is, and I can show you that. You also have to be careful not to mix the black and white with her bangs. There's her little eyebrow on that side. She is really beautiful. I'm not saying that the doll has anything wrong with her other than the hair. But out of 5 dolls, I would say I had a big issue with her hair. She has not lost any though, which I'm surprised because I had to do so much work with it. But she is really beautiful. Now onto her outfit. Also, she has the white skin as well. My computer did a thing there. There are 3 layers at the bottom, but they're all sewn together, so it's not like complete new layers. Also, it's a bit stretchy. She has on a normal black dress that cuts off at the sleeves, and this really, really cute white bow here. I don't know if you'll get to see this, but this whole little bodice part, it goes down in a U right there, and it's lace. I'll kind of tilt it. I don't think you'll get to see it. But it is really, really nice detail. You can't see if you just kind of look at her, but it's really nice. And then she has a black ribbon going around her bodice there. Not bodice, the skirt. And then a layer of black, layer of white, and then the black again. It's all one piece, Velcro in the back again, and that is Onyx. I also forgot one thing when I read when I was supposed to do this. Their poems. Tina Pink's chipboard poem. I don't know if you got the chance to read it earlier, but it says, Tina Pink is a dainty dead girl. She does not have a care in the world. The fact that she is dead fills her with glee, because being alive is not all it is cracked up to be. And a really, really cute thing they did with this series was the death certificates. Because it is Sweet 16, it looks like an invitation. There's Sadie, which is another doll of the series, and it's an invitation, and I'll read it to you. Come celebrate Living Dead Doll Sadie's Sweet 16 party. She loved the night, she adored the moon, and hoped one day she could visit it soon. On the 24th day of November in 1926, Tina Pink died underneath the shadow of a lunar eclipse. You are hereby invited as guest of Tina Pink. So that is really, really cute. I find that adorable. Now I'm just kind of rolling that back up. And Onyx, her chipboard poem is, some girls want to grow up to be a nurse, and some want to grow up to drive a hearse. But Onyx is not like any of those little girls. This supervillain just wants to take over the world. And I'll read her thing to you. Having trouble getting the tape off. Also, Onyx came with an accessory, which I'll pose her with it here in 1 second. It's this little adorable gun, which I'm surprised that they gave her an accessory, because I do not think any of the other girls got one. It's extremely hard to get into her hand. Just adjust this and set it down a little bit so you can see her holding it. And I'll read her death certificate and or invitation to you. Also, as you could see, Tina Pink's was pink, and hers is black and white. Come celebrate Sadie's Sweet 16 party. It was once said that the sword was not mightier than the pen, but on the 17th of March in 2010, our dear little Onyx had her heart set on a global domination, but in the end, shot herself from a ray gun complication. I give props to Mezco for this series. They are all very, very, very cute. And I think they're one of my favorite series of all of them. Also, each of their, I didn't mention this earlier, but each of their chipboards are color coordinated. So Tina Pink's has pink on it, Onyx is white and black, and so on and so forth. They keep shutting off. I have to make sure I keep touching them. But there's her little accessory and her poem. Okay, let me just next. Alrighty. Next doll we have here is really, really beautifully made. And it is Hazy, which a lot of people call her Haze, Hazy, or whatever. I call her Hazy. The spelling of her name is like that. So you can take it however you like. I'm not really sure. Her chipboard poem is a sweet little girl, oh what a shame, that lately things don't seem the same. Once a pure heart burns now a grateful blaze, but once used to be is now a purple haze. So I think it's Haze, but I don't know, I think Hazy is a kind of cute nickname kind of thing. She also has white skin. Every doll in the series has white skin. We'll go with that. Her hair is beautiful. It's kind of thick, but up beside her bangs there's a little bit of a bald spot. I don't know if you can see that. So sometimes you have to like move over her bangs or her hair. But it is super long. It goes down to there. And mind you, these dolls are about 10 inches in height. So her hair, I would say about 5.5, 6 inches. She is the other doll that I had problems with, like, hair coming out, but I don't know if it's just mine or what. She does have socks, and her boots are standard Living Dead doll's boots, and her socks are purple. Onto her face, a lot of people didn't realize this, but she has eyebrows. I'm trying to finagle. 1 second. A strand of her hair was caught in her neck joint. She does have eyebrows. She has black eyes with red pupil, and she has black lips and a little bit of shading around there. There you go. I'll bring her forward. She's really pretty. And again, with this series, all of their bangs are really nice. They lay down really well, and like you'll get a couple strands that stick up every once in a while, but it's okay. That's not a big deal. They come down again. Her dress is really detailed. Let me try to bring this forward. She has a purple dress. Wait, let me pull back her. She also has an overcoat. I think I mentioned that earlier. So I'm just going to pull it down a little bit so that I can actually show you her dress. Alrighty. She has this ruffling in the front, which I'm not exactly sure what that's called. And there are 3 buttons. Those do not work. It velcros up in the back. And there is a little bow right here. Let me try to show you that. She has this detailing on there. I'm pretty sure you can see that, but it's kind of like stitched in a plaid sort of fashion. And then her skirt, the top part is 2 layers, and there's lace overlaying it, and it has that same sort of design. And then underneath is 2 layers of tulle to kind of poof it out. She has an overcoat, which I'll pull back up, which is really cute. It doesn't want to stay up. At the sleeves, there's lace, and they're really poofy. And up here is this lace choker, which is kind of velcroed, not velcroed, stretchy, but you will not be able to take it off. It's not that stretchy. Another really unique thing about Hazy is, as you can see, her hook hand, which was first seen on the hook, I'm pretty sure, obviously. And she has bandages and there's blood. This is made of like not plaster. I don't know the word for it, but you would have to cut down the bottom to take it off. You cannot take it off as it is, and her hook does not come off either. There's a little bit of blood on the hook and detailing. I'll try to bring you that up. I don't know if you can see all that all the way. And she also has that down here as well by her knee. But that's not you can't take that off either. Oh, and you see she has the purple panties. She's really cute. Okay, and then I'll read you her invitation. I need to scoot this back a little bit more so you can see them. There. Okay. Gluttony's stuff was in there. This is getting to 20 minutes and I still have 2 dolls left, but hey, if you're still sticking around, props to you. Again, pointing out, Hazy is purple. Come celebrate Sadie's Sweet 16 party. On the 17th of March, 1967, an innocent child fell from the grace of heaven, consumed by hell's fire, tarnished in the pits of grime. Is she cursed till tomorrow or just the end of time? You are hereby invited as a guest of Haze, aka Hazy, whatever you like to call her. She's precious all the way. Alrighty. There's Hazy. Next up is Sadie. We finally got to her. I had her posed in quite a cute way. She has really thick hair. Let me try to show you this. You can just run your fingers through it really, really easily. And the only bald spot I can see is at the top at her crown. But it's no big deal because I don't think that you'll ever have to see the top of her head very often. Her dress is made of this felty type material and it's all one part. There's no layers or anything. We'll start off with the crown, which was first seen on Deborah Ann, and you have to be kind of careful with the spokes there. Wait, okay, there you go. Has a little skull in the front, and her hair is black. I smell pasta, but I'm home alone, so that doesn't make sense. Okay, let's show you her face paint. If I can get it right. There you go. The pink shows tears running down her cheeks. I'm trying to make that so you can see her better. She has a black lip, and she is very, very sad. I'm glad they went back to the one colored eye and one white eye, and she also has the Charlie Manson X on her forehead, which is really nice. I'll show you a bit more of her hair. It's like wavy too. And only a few strands have come out of her hair, which I'm really, really happy about. She has a dress similar to the original Sadie's dress. And it velcros up the front. She has these little... She has a bow there. I don't know if you can see that all that well. Wait, let me move my phone. And then she has these flaps, but they are sewn in right at the ends there. Her cuffs are sewn down too, but I'm not sure why you'd want to take them down anyway, because they would just cover her hands. She doesn't have any hidden details or anything. She's a pretty simple doll, which I really, really love. Onto her shoes. She has the regular Mary Janes and regular socks. No lace on those ones. And that's pretty much it about Sadie. She's just really, really cute. So I'll have her sitting here. Tilt that up a little bit so you can look at her while I read her poems. Her chipboard poem says, "A bittersweet 16 being the living dead, Sadie can cry at her party, or so it's been said." And then I'll get you out her poem, which I have not read these before, so it's actually pretty exciting. Her invitation is just standard black. Come celebrate Sadie's Sweet 16 party. The very first one of many to come, 16 years later, a party for some. When she died, there wasn't much of a care. Now she does what no one would dare. You're hereby invited as a guest of Sadie. I just find all of these so cute. Oh, I forgot to mention about the coffins. No handles. Alrighty, there's Sadie. And on to ibuprofen. The last one and my very, very favorite of the series, Ruby. Ruby? Oh my goodness. They keep falling, and I am getting pretty frazzled. My phone keeps going off. Hopefully this ends up less than half an hour, because that would suck. But, Ruby is just really, really beautiful. We'll start out with her hair. She did not come this way. Same way for Onyx. She had really, really gelled hair, and it was kind of curly, but not very much. So I ran a bit of a brush through it, got the gel out, and it's still curly in parts, but it's mainly just poof. Kind of like Hollywood's hair, but not as curly. And 2 front strands come down. I had to be careful not to brush those, and tie in the back. So you have to be careful if you decide to customize her hair in any way. But it's pretty much easy to avoid. For her face paint, you can see that her eyes are a lot bigger than the other girls, and she has long, long eyelashes. Here, bring that forward. She has a diamond beauty mark and red lip with a little bit of black in the middle, which is really nice. I think she's gorgeous. She has these pearls, and we've seen them in the past, but these ones are stretchy, and I haven't tried, but I'm sure you can probably fit it over her head. You just have to be careful if you really didn't want them on there. And I will take off her overcoat so that you can see her dress. I didn't do that for Hazy because of her hook, but you can for her. You also have to be careful with her pearls because the back tends to want to come to the front, but it's really nice. For her bodice, let's try to get in the shot, Morgan. It's plain red, and then there are black ribbons coming up. Also, there is this bow right here, but you have to be really careful because I feel like mine might fall off or something. And she has a ribbon going down the front, but it is sewn into the Velcro, so you can't take it off. You also can't move it either because it's stitched all the way around. For her skirt, there is a red overlay, and then let me bring that up. A layer of this really, really hard fishnet tulle type thing, which causes her dress to be really, really poofy, as you can see, just like her hair. And then underneath both of those, she has black tights. And for her shoes, she has sandals, red sandals, that buckle here in case you wanted to take them off, but it's a little bit difficult to buckle them back up. And there's Ruby. So let me turn her and I'll read her poem. Her chipboard poem is: invited last minute to a sweet 16 that's bitter at best. Ruby can dress, dance, and murder better than the rest. That's her chipboard poem. And then for her invitation, it says, come celebrate Sadie's Sweet 16 party. On the 7th day of July, 1976, some girls had an affinity to pick up rocks and sticks. This one had an addiction to stealing precious gems. With no place to hide them, she ate them instead. With all she swallowed, her belly did swell. Right there, dead Ruby curled over and fell. So, she was a thief, and she stole gems. Which I think if I ever stole anything, that would be it. Because then you can get money. But I won't ever do that. I'll set them all up beside each. Oh yeah, in her overcoat is made of this felt-like material. So let me just put this back on her, and then I'll sit them all beside each other. Ruby, Sadie, she's not in the shot there. Oh, darn. Let's move it out a little bit. Ruby there. I don't think I'll get to fit them all. And then, oh gosh, is there any more room? Oh, those clips, I'll be able to get them. Okay, let me just... I did my best. Nonetheless, that's them, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Put in the comments ones that I can review later, and I'll do it if I have them as of now. Thank you for watching.